welcome to the Plant Therapist YouTube channel. In this video, I will talk about how you can treat common cold. How you can treat common cold. How you can treat common cold. As you all know, we are in the season for cold. The weather is cold, it's raining almost every day, and the likes. So in this video, or in today's live, which I'll be holding weekly by the way, I will talk on plants you can use to treat common cold. I will talk on plants you can use to treat common cold. So join me as I go on this journey. Join me as I go on this journey. So the first thing I would like to talk about is several things predisposes you to cold. Several things predisposes you to cold. And some of those things is we expose ourselves to stress. We expose ourselves to stress. So we can prevent common cold, especially in kids, by covering up our body. By covering up our body, especially for the children. And like I said in this live, as you are with me, I'll be talking on several plants you can use to treat common cold in this cold and raining season. It depends on wherever you are in several parts of the world. But if you're in Nigeria, for now, it's raining almost everywhere. It's raining almost everywhere. And there are some diseases that comes with this season. There are some diseases that come with this season. Aside cholera, we have catarrh, we have common cold, and several of them. But today, in this live video, I'm going to talk about common cold. I'm going to talk about common cold. So let's start. Let's start. The first thing is to keep warm. The first thing is to keep warm. And as against the general belief that you don't need much water when you are down with a cold, is false. You need to take much water, not in high quantities, not in large quantity, but you need to take as much water as possible when it is needed, especially when you are down with cold. That is number one. And based on popular belief that you bathe with warm water in the morning or in the night when the weather is cold, well, yes, you can bathe with warm water, especially your kids, but make sure you still wash them at the end of the bath with a cold water, just to keep their body organ and system in the right dimension or with the right temperature with their surrounding. That is, if you try to bathe with warm water, if you bathe your kids especially with warm water during this season when they are going to school in the morning, especially the moment they get out, because you have already kept their body and parts of their organ in a warm environment, you have given their organ a false belief that the environment is warm. So you need to wash them up with cold water just at the end, so that to keep their temperature balanced with their external environment. So please, if you are watching live, if you are joining me live, I would like you to please drop a comment and then you give a thumbs up. If you have question, please, this is live video, you can drop a chat in the chat box. I can see you, I can see read with me. Yes, I'm live. So now the first plant remedy for common cold that is very easy is orange. Yes, we all know orange. But when you are using orange to treat common cold, you should what? You should eat the orange with the rind. With the pulp, not the rind. Now you should eat the orange with the pulp. You eat the whole essence of the orange. You don't just drink the juice. You eat the whole essence of the orange. You take it with the pulp. So you eat the inside. Encourage your kids to eat the inside. It helps unclog any viral infection that is in your body. Orange is very rich in vitamin C, so it helps aid digestion and it's really good. So orange is very good. We eat orange with the pulp. It's very great to treat common cold. Next is ginger. Yes, ginger. We all know ginger, but ginger taken in little quantity. This is the best season for you to add ginger to your meal. You add it as a spice. Ginger is a stimulant, so it helps keeps your body organ active. It helps with perspiration. This time around, you need to eat food that is very rich in capsaicin, or that will help your body perspire, that is, you sweat. So ginger helps a lot. But now to treat cold, you add ginger, a bit of ginger, just a teaspoon of ginger. You add it in a liter of water, warm water preferably, and you mix it up. In a liter, a teaspoon of ginger in a liter of water, and of course you can add honey, original pure honey. You can add pure diluted honey with the ginger mixture in warm water, and you take a cup of it in the morning, a cup in the night, and a cup at night. You must note, please, when you are down with cold or your kid is down with cold, antibiotics is not medication, is not the right medication for common cold. Again, antibiotics is not the right medication for common cold. There are several microorganisms that causes common cold. Number one is viruses, not even bacteria. So antibiotics is for bacteria, not for virus. So when you are taking antibiotics to treat common cold, it's a no. Okay, so you take thank you for joining. So you don't take antibiotics to cure, which is for bacteria. You don't take it to cure common cold, because common cold is mostly caused by viruses. So yes, so you take honey, you add it in warm water, and of course you add a little bit of honey, pure honey. So you add a little bit of water, and it's very great to treat common cold. It keeps your body active. Another one is lemon. You put lemon in water and you drink. It helps unclog everything in your system, okay? Every walkways that is being blocked. So it helps unplug it, okay? So you take lemon. I've mentioned orange. You take orange. This is the good time for you to eat orange. Orange is very affordable. It's very cheap now. As much as 200 naira or 500 naira orange, if you are in Nigeria, will be enough. And make sure you don't just take the juice of the orange. You eat it with the pulp. You eat the orange with the pulp. It's very rich in vitamin C. It is a natural source of vitamin C. And this is a good time for you to take vitamin C supplements, even for your kids. You don't wait till they have cold. So you take orange. This is not the time to take Caprisone. This is not the time for you to take Bobo or anything else. When your kids are going to school, go with orange. If you're an adult, take oranges. This is the best time for you to take orange. This is the best time for you to refresh your body or yourself with orange. So you have orange, you have ginger in honey. Okay, you have ginger with honey, with a little bit of honey. It helps cleanse your system. It helps unclog your throat. It helps decongest your nose. Another thing you can do is called a hot bath, not a seat bath this time around. You get a warm water. You can add any menthol cream that we have, or any balm. We have several ones where I am in Nigeria. We have Aponiki, we have Rob, and the rest. We have very potent one. Now, if you want to use plants, you can either use eucalyptus. I've seen eucalyptus in several places in Nigeria, even in Lagos, in ShopRites, in several ShopRites. I've been to like 2 ShopRites in Lagos, Nigeria, and there's eucalyptus tree there. I'm sure people do not know. Eucalyptus tree is a very tall tree, and it have this long and oblong leaf. Okay, in my next video, maybe I'm going to talk about eucalyptus tree. And I'm very sure, I was so surprised to see eucalyptus in Lagos. So we have eucalyptus tree. People use it to decorate hotel outside. So you can take eucalyptus tree leaf, put it in hot water, and then you cover yourself up with it. It's good for both children and for both adults. So please, like I said, if you are just joining me for this video, I said earlier, if you are preparing your kids for school this season, this rainy season, or you are preparing yourself for work, please, even if you have to bathe with cold water, with warm water, you bathe yourself with warm water, make sure you now end the bath, that is, you bathe with ordinary room temperature water. I don't want to use the word cold water, so that you don't deceive the organ or the body system of yours or your kid that the environment is warm. Why? Because if you bathe with warm water, only warm water, especially for your kids, and you let them go out, their body will experience a shock to the cold, so they will feel so cold easily. Okay, so ginger is very great. Yes, someone is asking about what about fresh ginger. Yes, fresh ginger is very great, but because it's fresh, it's not easily preservable. But fresh ginger is the best. You take fresh ginger, you dice it, you cut it into bits. You cut fresh ginger into bits, and then you do what? You put it in warm water. It's called an infusion, hot infusion. So you pour hot water in ginger, chopped ginger, and then you add a little bit of water and you drink. Okay, you add a little bit of water and drink. I'm saying ginger generally or dry ginger because it's because of dosage, okay? Because of dosage. So it helps you, ginger helps you to perspire, that is, you sweat, and it helps unclog your body. Another one is ginseng. Yes, ginseng is a very uncommon but popular plant. We have it in northern part of Nigeria. It is so prevalent in China, and we have it in tea. So ginseng is very great for treating common cold. Aside for treating common cold, ginger also helps both men and women, especially men, to be sexually active during this cold weather. So it keeps you warm, it keeps your body very active. So ginseng is very great. It boosts your sexual libido, whether during the rainy season or dry season or cold season. It is a perspirant. It helps you to sweat. This is the time for us to sweat more if you don't have time to exercise. So this helps you keep your body and your health in shape. And like I said, you drink a lot of water. Please, if you have question, I want you to drop any question you have on health or any illnesses you think we can use medicinal plant for. And this program will be coming up 8 p.m. every Saturday. In the evening, we talk about plants to use to cure certain illnesses or common illnesses and diseases. So like I said, I've talked about water, I've talked about lemon in water, I've talked about ginger, I've talked about ginseng. Another one is pepper, cayenne pepper to be specific. Cayenne pepper also contains capsaicin. So this is the time for you to sprinkle more pepper for those who don't like to eat pepper. So cayenne pepper especially is very great for common cold. You add it as a spice to your meal just immediately before you finish cooking your food. So cayenne pepper helps your body, both for you and your children. It helps you to keep to keep your body organ working. It is very good. Is good for you to sweat very well. So cayenne pepper is very good to treat common cold. It kills several viruses in your respiratory system. So I'm sure you all know cayenne pepper, and if you don't know it, when you get to the market, ask for cayenne pepper specifically. Cayenne pepper is very great in treating common cold. It is good for you. It is good for you and your kids. Another one is thyme. Yes, you might be so surprised. You know about thyme. Thyme, Thyme. Thyme is another spice that is really great for treating common cold or for preventing common cold. So thyme, put a teaspoon of thyme in warm water. It's called hot infusion. And then you add a little bit of pure honey. A little bit of pure honey. So pure honey, just a little bit of pure honey in thyme and in warm water helps. Drinking this helps to treat and cure common cold. So thyme is not just a spice. It's not just a regular spice. Okay, it's also very helpful in treating common cold. I mentioned thyme. Another one is hibiscus. Yes, hibiscus rosa sinensis. We do see hibiscus in the market. Some people call it ewe zobo. Yes, ewe zobo. They sell the leaf, the flower, the petal. The flower is very useful, but the roots of hibiscus is very great for treating cold. It's very great for treating cold. This is the time for you to drink hibiscus flower. Aside for treating cold, it's also good for to make you sexually active. So I mentioned lime, I mentioned lemon, I mentioned ginger, I mentioned ginseng, which is multi-purpose. Okay, I've mentioned bathing with the right temperature of water, which is, if you are to bathe with warm water, you end it with room temperature water. It helps to keep your body organ prepared for what is outside, for the atmosphere. So if there's any other question you'd like to ask me, I would like you to drop it in the comment section. Or if you want me to mention any plant aside for treatment of common cold, or for you to stay cold, for you to stay warm, and you can please drop it in the comment section. Make sure you click the like button as you are watching, so that this live video can be recommended for others. So like I said, this is the time for you to keep warm. This is the time for you to take more water, as against the popular belief that water during this rainy season, during this cold season, you don't need more water. No, you actually need to take more water. You go to the toilet, and actually the water helps detoxify your body. The water you take now helps detoxify your body. So what else to say? Yes, you take lemon in water, you take ginger, you take cayenne pepper, you stay active during this season. And another thing, you wake up in the morning, both for you and your kid, if you have them, you can take warm water. You can drink warm water. It helps activate your organ. Okay, it helps activate your organ. So you take warm water, just a cup, not hot water, of course, just warm water. It helps keep your body organ. It helps your organ to start working. Okay, you take hot water during this cold season to keep your system warm. So even if you go to the bathroom, you can now bathe with a room temperature water, because your body organ is already prepared, is already warm, is well activated, it takes away toxin. So if you are down with common cold, or you want to prevent common cold, take a lot of water. The virus causing flu hates water a lot. Okay, hates water a lot. So I've mentioned lemon in water to treat common cold. I've mentioned ginseng, that is multi-purpose aside treating common cold. It also helps to boost your sexual strength and libido, especially in men. So I've talked about ginseng. I also talk about cayenne pepper. Yes, cayenne pepper is a common spice everywhere in the world. So just go to the market. I'm sure you have seen it before, but you don't know it's cayenne pepper. Tell the store owner or the market people, I need cayenne pepper. So cayenne pepper is multi-purpose. It helps you to prevent common cold. It helps you to keep your body energized. And for men especially cayenne pepper helps to build your sexual libido. And also for women, actually, it makes you more interested in this activity. So cayenne pepper is very great for common cold. Ginger, I've mentioned lemon, I've mentioned taking warm water. Okay, and now if your body, if your throat is clogged, you are stretched up. Okay, so if your throat is clogged, you need to decongest your throat or your nasal region. There's another thing you can take. Just take honey. Okay, you can put honey in warm water. You can get honey. Okay, but it has to be pure original honey, not the one coated with sugar or with molasses. You can get pure original honey, and this helps you to actually keep your body system warm and refreshed. Honey is antiviral aside antibiotics. So like I said, you don't take antibiotics to treat cold, either in children. There is a common practice, especially in this part of the world, when people are down with cold, especially children, when their children are coughing, they give them antibiotics. It is not bacteria that causes common cold or flu. It is virus. So you need a plant that has antiviral property. I mentioned eucalyptus, I mentioned lemon, I mentioned ginger, I mentioned garlic. Okay, I didn't mention garlic although, but garlic is also a great option. Okay, this help keep your well activated. For those who are aged, okay, garlic, ginger, adding things like that helps to keep your body strong because it has anti-rheumatism property. But let's stick to common cold, catarrh, and then flu. Okay, so you take honey, an original pure honey. Sorry, someone is dropping a question. Yes, I will answer that. Are other pepper not useful? Yes, they are useful, but you take honey to clear your throat and then clear your catarrh, original pure honey. Yes, other peppers are also useful, but cayenne pepper is known to have vitamin A, very high in capsaicin, but other pepper are also useful. So thank you. This is the right time for you to incorporate pepper into your meal. For those who don't like it, okay, this is the time for you to increase the level of pepper, that is to treat common cold or to treat flu. Just look for a way to incorporate it either as spice or as a soup. This is time for you to take up soup. So thank you. Other pepper are also useful, but cayenne pepper, and then what the other one is? Yes, we have cayenne pepper, red bell pepper that has other medicinal use. Okay, so we have them. They are very good. They help to keep your body warm, your internal body warm, and then active. It helps you to sweat and perspire. So thank you for as many that have joined in this live video. We'll continue the same, and I will talk about another treatment the next week, Saturday, 8 p.m. WAT, that is GMT +1 West African time. I will talk about plants that you can use to treat or to reduce obesity. Plants you can use to reduce obesity, to keep yourself in weight. Either you are young, either you are old, either you are a male or a female. Healthy, balanced meal you can take to remain and stay healthy. That will keep your body. It is not a magic. It's not going to be magic. So plants to help with obesity. Next week we'll talk about plants to treat obesity. So if you are here, please make sure you click the like button. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye. Oh, thank you, Joshua. He said plants with sources of vitamin C helps in treating cold. Yes, there are several plants that have rich source of vitamin C. Although most times when you cook these plants, when I mean cooking these plants like tomatoes and the rest, they are very rich in vitamin C. But cooking might reduce the effect of the vitamin C. So several fruits, oranges, make sure you eat it with a pulp. It helps to treat common cold. It helps to treat catarrh. So oranges, tomato, yes, you can eat it raw. I've done a video, I made a video on eating tomatoes, pineapple, watermelon, cucumber. Mention, there are so many, but there are some that are specifically great for this weather that helps to keep you in check, keep your body warm and great. So thank you for watching. Bye bye.